providers in various industries to build businesses that sustain their impact, their profit, and their well-being. And we leverage their legitimacy that comes from their body of work and expertise to make a bigger difference in the world and driving their client engagement, retention, and lifetime value from their impact.
So the reason I wanted to share, especially it's perfect in right after the exercise that you all did, is that I want you to see how, and I think you already know this, but I'm just going to say it out loud, multi-dimensional, multifaceted, multi-hyphenate women that you are. You have various skills, but also gifts and the ability to create different levels of impact through through your body of work. That's what I really want to discuss, because these amazing women have 3 really different career paths, business paths, life paths, and I want to talk about that. When you think about being a multi-hyphenate, what does that mean to you?
I am naturally curious and I love to learn, and I initially, I think, hit a lot of questions and walls when people are like, well, how does that random job that you have connect to this career? It doesn't seem like you're on a path. And for me, it was so obvious. I was like, well, I'm bringing in so much knowledge and skills that other people don't have, because I've worked in retail in these different jobs. So I had to explain to them how it helped me to step into seeing the forest and the trees, because I had been in different types of situations. I had seen different reactions and contexts, and now I think a lot of my reputation of being multi-hyphenate is anybody has a question about anything random, they're like, that's Tamara. And usually I do. And it's just because I'm like, oh yeah, well, I went on a rabbit hole one day to learn about the California Landlord-Tenant Act and, well, some nerdy hole, right? And I bring all of that to the work. And so what used to be a liability in a job interview has become one of my greatest strengths.
So let's actually talk about analog versus tech. What's your take on it? What are ways that you are implementing a more balanced view as we move into the AI era in your business, as well as maybe your personal life, whatever you feel will support them to think?
The way that we make decisions and make meaning is the human element, and in my work, we establish basically like experimental feedback loops. So I'm a data nerd, as you can tell, but we collect information and we look at what the data are saying about the performance of our services, what client results are coming out of it, how our team is doing, and all of that can be tech, right? Doing the measurement, crunching the numbers, and producing dashboards of things that we can look at. But the meaning making is the human analog part, where it comes from authentic inclusion and collaboration. So we create what I call alliances of people in organizations, and we come together in a group and collaborate to look at the information and say, what does this actually mean for us? What is important here? And what decisions are we making about how we increase our client results, increase our engagement, increase our retention, make this world a better place? Because I think you can identify patterns very easily with AI and with tech. But driving that to a purpose and actually having that move you toward your intent, that is something that humans in a lot of need to do.
Well, and beyond that, because I want to talk about how to also nourish yourself in a lot of ways, which are through travel, through beauty, through experiences. But what I want to touch on that Tamara and Shane spoke into is that people trust people, and relationships and business will still be done between humans, because it's the one thing we can touch and feel and go, is this real? Use AI for all the other stuff, so that you have the energy to speak out of your mouth and write with your hands. Because if I see a clone teaching me on YouTube, you best believe I'm out. So this idea of belly to belly and trust period, even if you're building a tech company, you need to be made available for the human interaction, and the conversation is the point. I want to reserve the touch points with the customers to feel like real. And then all the rest, internal machinations, and then my team adopting agentic AI to be able to make their job easier so they can be more available for customer support. I wanted to bring that up because I think it's a big question, like, that's happening right now. Like, because it's hard to build a thought leadership brand with all that other stuff pulling at you.
So thank you for joining me.